If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
The theater feels alive even before anything truly happens. Lights sweep across the massive room, reflecting off excited faces in the audience who have gathered hoping to witness something unforgettable. Then the teen walks out onto the stage. He is young, almost fragile looking against the size of the set, and that contrast immediately lowers expectations. He smiles politely, answers the judges' questions with respect, and when he mentions Elvis Presley as his inspiration, there is a quiet ripple of doubt in the room. Elvis is not just a singer, he is a myth, a benchmark too high for most grown professionals, let alone a teenager. Simon Cowell barely hides his skepticism. He has heard thousands of singers claim legendary influences, and very few survive that comparison. The teen takes his place at center stage as the music prepares to start. The audience settles, some people already leaning back in their seats, ready for something decent but forgettable. The lights dim slightly, creating a hush that feels heavier than usual. In that silence, the teen closes his eyes for a brief second. It is not nerves that show on his face, but focus. The room does not realize it yet, but this calm moment is the last breath before everything changes. As the first note leaves his mouth, the atmosphere transforms instantly. It is not tentative or thin, but full, deep, and shockingly mature. The sound echoes through the theater with the unmistakable texture of Elvis's classic tone, yet it doesn't feel like a cheap imitation. There is power behind it, control, and an emotional weight that no one expected from someone so young. Audience members straighten up in their seats, eyes widening, mouths falling open. Some laugh in disbelief, others clutch the arms of their chairs. Simon Cowell's reaction is immediate and unfiltered. His head snaps up, his posture changes, and for the first time that day he looks completely locked in. He leans forward, staring at the stage as if trying to solve a puzzle with his eyes. The teen continues, hitting notes with confidence, letting the rhythm carry him. His voice grows richer with each line, filling every corner of the room. Judges exchange looks that say more than words ever could. This is not just good, it is rare. Midway through the song, the audience can no longer contain themselves. Applause breaks out between phrases, people cheering even as he sings, overwhelmed by the moment. Simon shakes his head slowly, a smile of disbelief forming as if he cannot accept what his ears are telling him. The performance feels timeless, like the past and present have collided on one stage. By the time the final note rings out, the theater erupts. The applause is instant and thunderous, a standing ovation that feels spontaneous and unavoidable. The teen stands frozen for a moment, eyes wide, breathing hard, clearly trying to understand what just happened. His shoulders rise and fall as the reality sinks in. Simon Cowell stands up, something that carries weight because of how rarely he does it. He claps slowly at first, then with real enthusiasm, laughing softly as if still stunned. When he finally speaks, his words come out honest and unguarded. He admits he was not expecting anything close to that the voice shocked him in the best possible way. He talks about how difficult it is to honor a legend without being swallowed by imitation, and how this teen somehow managed to do exactly that. The other judges follow, praising the maturity, the tone, and the emotional connection that reached every person in the room. The audience continues cheering, some chanting, others wiping tears. The teen's eyes glisten as he nods, overwhelmed by the validation. In that moment, it is clear this was more than an audition. It was a turning point. What started as a quiet walk onto the stage has become a memory that will be replayed, shared, and talked about for years. Elvis's legacy feels alive again, not because it was copied, but because it was honored by a new voice brave enough to carry it forward.